20 minutes past the hour here. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill spending Thursday grilling three of President Trump's most controversial cabinet picks. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. faced a second intense day of questioning about his qualifications to serve as Health and Human Services Secretary. Tulsi Gabbard, Director of National Intelligence nominee, and Kash Patel, the president's choice to lead up the FBI, also had fiery hearings. NewsNation's Brooke Schaefer has more on the explosive testimonies yesterday. Brooke, is it fair to say it was a rough day for these nominees?
Well, Markie, these three are really considered to be President Trump's most vulnerable cabinet picks, and we saw those fiery moments on Capitol Hill yesterday. This morning, the focus now turns to whether these candidates can be confirmed, with each of them really facing an uphill battle. But this morning, that's not shaking the president's confidence. The White House overnight writing, it's time for the Senate to finish the job after these three candidates faced a grilling from senators Thursday. Kash Patel, picked to lead the FBI, was pressed about whether the agency would remain independent of the White House, and clashing with Democrats over their concerns he'll target Trump's political enemies.
Is Bill Barr on your list of whatever you want to call them, been referred to as an enemies list? You've called them deep state after serving his country as the Attorney General of the United States. Is he on your list because of a personal vendetta?
Well, it's not whatever we want to call it, Senator. With all due respect, it's not an enemies list. That is a total mischaracterization.
Meantime, Tulsi Gabbard was also on the Hill. She faced fiery questions as she looks to lead national intelligence. She was asked about her relationship with Syria, her views on Russia, and NSA leaker Edward Snowden, who Gabbard has refused to call a traitor, leading to tense exchanges with both Democrats and Republicans.
So was Edward Snowden a traitor?
Senator, my heart is with my commitment to our Constitution and our nation's security.
Ours too.
That is not a hard question to answer when the stakes are this high.
Senator, as someone who has
your
served
answer,
in
yes
uniform,
or no, is Edward Snowden a traitor to the United States of America?
as someone who has
I'll go on
worn
to
our
my
uniform in combat, I understand how critical our national security is.
Apparently you don't.
And Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was also back for a second day of questioning. He was grilled largely on his stance on vaccines.
Vaccines do not cause autism. Do you agree with that?
As I said, I'm not going to go into HHS with any preordained.
I asked you a simple question, Bobby. Studies all over the world say it does not. What do you think?
Senator, if you show me those studies, I will absolutely, as I promised to Chairman Cassidy, I will apologize.
That is a very troubling response.
Now, this morning, the future for these three picks still pretty uncertain. Keep in mind, if all Democrats vote no, these nominees can only afford to lose 3 GOP senators. Markie?
All right, Brooke, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.